There was an unexpected trade involving Jalen Ramsey, a quiet move from the Eagles' front office, and even national media praise for Philly's cold and calculated offseason approach. While other teams make noise, the Eagles are betting on silence. But is that a sign of strength or weakness? And in the middle of it all, names like Saquon Barkley, Cooper DeJean, and the new offensive coordinator take the spotlight. Hit that like button now because these updates are too good to miss. Another big-name corner gets moved, and yet again, the Eagles watch from the sidelines. But was this really a missed opportunity? Or just another headline that never made sense to begin with? The Miami Dolphins pulled the trigger on a surprising deal, sending Jalen Ramsey, Jonnu Smith, and a 2027 seventh-rounder to the Pittsburgh Steelers in exchange for safety Minkah Fitzpatrick and a 2027 fifth-round pick. And just like that, Ramsey, who, for the first time since his rookie year in 2016, didn't make the Pro Bowl, ends up in black and gold, not midnight green. Now, for weeks, there was buzz tying Philly to Ramsey, tossing around dreams of adding another elite vet to the secondary. But let's be real. Those were just dreams. The Eagles never truly seemed like a real landing spot, and that's because they don't want to shop at the luxury aisle anymore. Guys like Ramsey and Jaire Alexander, no one's questioning the talent. They're still top-tier guys, but they come with heavy price tags and more mileage than Philly's comfortable with right now. The Eagles are playing a different game. It's not about going all in with big names, it's about building the next core. The front office wants to see what they've got in their new blood, Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean, who are already flashing serious potential, and Kelee Ringo, who just needs more reps to turn the corner. Why splash cash on older stars when you might already have your next Pro Bowl trio in-house? This offseason wasn't about making a splash. It was about trimming the fat and getting younger, faster, and cheaper. That's why names like Slay, Gardner Johnson, Bradbury, and even Josh Sweat and Milton Williams have been let go or could be next. It's not that Philly can't win now, it's that they're betting on their youth to help them win long term. So no, the Eagles didn't swing for Ramsey. And that's not a loss, it's just part of a bigger plan. This season is about development, about finding out who's ready to lead this defense into the future. Philly might not be chasing every headline, but make no mistake, they're still chasing rings. Do you think the Eagles should have been more aggressive in that trade? Drop your thoughts, because what comes next might change how you see this entire offseason. This offseason in Philly felt like the calm after the storm. No flashy trades, no blockbuster steals that left the rest of the league grumbling about how Howie Roseman fleeced another front office. Nah, this time around the Eagles played it cool, quiet, calculated, and maybe that's exactly what they needed. Instead of rating rosters across the league, Roseman flipped the script. He chose to reward his core guys, think extensions for Saquon Barkley, Lane Johnson, and Zach Bond, while letting a wave of veterans hit free agency. It wasn't about making headlines. It was about tightening the belt and getting ready for the future, stashing cash for the mega deals that are coming. Think long game, not quick fix. Albert Breer of Sports Illustrated even called out how low-key this Eagles offseason has been. Outside of some contract back and forth with Dallas Goedert and the usual noise from guys heading out the door like CJ Gardner-Johnson, Philly stayed under the radar. Breer said it best, "It's been all business in Philly. The biggest question? How new OC Kevin Patullo will step up after Kellen Moore's departure." But here's the kicker. Being quiet doesn't mean being weak. The Eagles still have one of the deepest rosters in the league. Mekhi Becton's the only offensive starter gone from 2024. Meanwhile, Jalen Hurts is surrounded by a dream squad. Barkley in the backfield, A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith out wide, and Dallas Goedert still trucking defenders. The O-line, still nasty with Lane Johnson, Jordan Mailata, Cam Jurgens, and Landon Dickerson anchoring the trenches. Flip it to the defense, and it's the same story. Up front, Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter are a nightmare combo. Bond and Nakobe Dean are laying hits in the second level, and that secondary? It's got youth, speed, and upside for days. Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean made waves as rookies, and now Reed Blankenship is stepping into that veteran leader role. Then there's Patullo, the man now holding the offensive playbook. He's no stranger to how this unit ticks. Unlike the rough transition with Brian Johnson a couple years back, Patullo's already been in the lab with Sirianni and Moore. He knows the recipe. The offense won't be starting from scratch. Bottom line, the Eagles didn't need to chase big names this offseason. They've already got the weapons, the depth, and the direction. Yeah, there might be some growing pains early, but don't sleep on Philly. They're built to fly high in 2025. Silence isn't weakness. The Eagles have a solid core, they're betting on the right names and avoiding reckless spending. If you're into that kind of smart strategy, subscribe so you don't miss a thing.